looking at the green posters, not too bad.
I promise you I've been there.
Here?
Yeah. I don't think I have, but I promise you I have. You know what I mean?
It feels like basically the most of Vancouver Island.
Yeah.
Like, guarantee I've been to places like that in Lake Cowichan.
Yeah.
I got high one night, and my dad started growing pot, and he like he's not like into the entire like culture whatsoever.
Yeah.
So he just like put it in a pot and then put it outside. And he's like, one day this is gonna, sprout.
What a legend.
And then he gave me some of it.
What a legend.
So normally, like, I don't really like ever smoke, but what was it? Oh yeah, so he gave me this stuff, and it just was like ungodly strong. Like,
Right.
it made no sense whatsoever. So I
Yeah.
took like one puff of a joint, and I just like laid down on the couch, and I was gonna watch like a movie or TV.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like laid back and I stared directly at that thing for probably an hour and a half.
It was like recently?
Yeah, when we moved in.
What?
Yeah. I texted my dad the next day. It was like,
Fuck is that?
yo, what did you do?
You're killing people. That's nuts.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. And then after that, I was like, okay, maybe that was just an off day. No, did it again. Watched it. Just at the same time, I rented. Have you ever seen the movie War Dogs?
Good movie.
So I rented that on Amazon Prime, and you have 24 hours to watch it.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Some fucking reason, the one that I chose had descriptive audio on it. You couldn't turn it off. So I rented the one where I sat there, and first of all, again, stoned, watching the movie, and the title screen comes on, and it just reads like narrated, like title screen comes on, glaring lights. I'm sitting there like, this isn't how I remember the movie.
I love that.
And then there's like the first scene is Miles Teller getting kidnapped by Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
And again, descriptive audio. They're just explaining what's happening in the situation. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, am I narrating this inside my head?
So high that you just think it's you.
Peter and Ashley are here like, bro, you're
like,
fine. This is fucked.
You're fucked.
You're fucked.
I love that, bro.
Yeah. So then the biggest reason of that was I had to try and figure out how to fix it.
Yeah.
Ashley tried helping out too,
Classic.
but I was too stoned to realize like what to fucking figure it out. So when you go into like the Amazon Prime like UI, you can look at switching audio. You can have like closed captions. You can have descriptive audio.
Right.
It was on English regular, and descriptive audio was turned off. So I just rented like
You bought the one for blind people.
Yeah,
That's
for
insane.
blind people. Exactly.
Yeah. That's nuts. Jackson.
I really wanted to watch it, so I just half considered just like
100% you do that.
Just
that's
close
that's
my
what
eyes.
you do. You get in your little high world and you just relax.
So then like the next day I watched it on my laptop and it's perfectly fine. It's just like the software on my TV.
Weird.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it was a really shitty way to start being high. Because I was getting pissed. I was like, I just want to watch this goddamn movie.
Yeah.
I can't fucking do shit. So just like, I eventually just got pissed and went to bed.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, this place sucks, man. I'm just fucking working, man. I don't know
I love the
happening.
idea of like you're out here just cooked off your brainstem, and Ashley and Peter are there just probably doing homework, and
Yeah.
you're just like fried,
And they were
just dying.
laughing.
Yeah, of course.
Because I was getting pissed.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is up
You're
with this
wa-
goddamn television, dude? Because I can't do shit. I don't know what is happening.
You're watching the blind one. That's why.
Yeah, so you just flip yourself over, you stick your hand in the fucking
Oh, 100%.
pillowcase, you're just
You go
like,
straight in. Yeah.
fucking end my life, man, end my soul.
That's insane.
Welcome. This is the second episode. We still don't have shit for a name,
Fuck no.
but grassroots. That's where we start.
Grassroots.
Well, that's on the name. But
Okay.
that's
I was like, Jesus. All right.
grassroots is like a way to describe like a really, really beginning early project.
Wow.
Everything's just like base model.
I learn something new every
Real
day, man.
grassroots.
Thank God
Like
for
a
you.
grassroots, like my dad growing pot. Grassroots.
Yeah.
I think.
Grassroots.
See, I could just be like throwing that buzzword out.
Fuck it, dude.
It's not making me look any smarter.
Yeah.
In fact, I probably look more stupid, but whatever. Fuck it.
Fuck it up, dude.
So what's going on?
Dude. Every day is still a blessing.
Yeah.
Every day I wake up.
Still breathing? Are you sleeping?
That's sort of.
Okay.
There's times. Last night I almost didn't, though. I had a very real thought where I was like, I could probably just stay up.
It's okay. I was up until the same time you were up.
That's fantastic. Why did you do that? You're a normal person. You're not me.
Yeah,
Don't fuck your life up. Don't do that.
I was in an alternate state. And not Ohio.
Just
I was
high as
just
shit.
like,
Oh, nice.
I had a couple brews. Went to a show last night.
You went to the show?
Yeah, I went to these two Whistler guys. It's like an EDM show called Ski Tour.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
EDM shows for me sound like probably my worst nightmare.
I'm going to be dead honest with you. Numerous people were in separate states there, and they were fucked.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
I was voluntary. I just had a couple drinks.
How much was it free? Did it cost money?
Like $30.
$30.
Yeah.
Imagine going in there, just popping whatever the fuck you took and passing out for $30.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
Dude, the stuff that they take, they're not passing out ever.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get you.
That's why everyone was in there.
You're getting just fucking...
Oh, yeah, you're getting bounced around. You're just like grinding your teeth a little bit. I didn't realize.
Those pesky teeth.
I was so fucking oblivious because I'm not like completely in that scene, man. Everyone was like passing out gum, and I was like, fuck, everyone's really stressed about their breath. I was like, fucking why? And then I brought it up this morning to Peter. I guess it was this morning. It was like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, there was like 8 transactions I saw of just gum. I was like, it just made no sense. He's like, yeah, because they're doing Molly. They grind their teeth like this. I was like, oh, so it wasn't a breath thing.
No.
Fuck.
They just don't want to grind their teeth.
Yeah.
Dude, Peter is so fucking smart when it comes to drugs, which is the craziest thing ever. But his deadass, he used to like just watch the show Drug Inc. Every fucking day. He would just watch it, and he would just get hyped about it. He's gonna learn about coke today, and I'm like, let's go, man. We're in like grade 10, and I'm like, let's fucking go, man.
Oh, same time around like when Breaking Bad came out.
He loves it.
Actually, no, Breaking Bad was like middle school. I remember in middle school we had a project where we made wood cars and we put like CO2 canisters in the it was like a woodworking class. So you built the cars, built little axles and shit for the vehicle. People made like super aerodynamic cars.
Yeah.
People made like the classic cars, like the Mystery Machine, like Scooby-Doo.
Yep.
And my dumbass decided to go with the Winnebago from Breaking Bad.
Of course.
The least aerodynamic vehicle
of course.
whatsoever. You want to guess what place I came in?
Oh.
None.
Yep.
I DNF'd.
Yep, DNF. That's insane.
My shit didn't even go.
That's the best thing I've ever heard.
I remember making that. My dad's like, are you allowed to make that? You know, the show's like very, very...
Not good for middle schoolers,
drug
for sure.
innuendo based. Like creating a drug empire. Yeah. So I remember doing that. That was pretty sick. But around that same time, like, the interest in drugs was super, super massive. And it wasn't even the interest in doing them.
No.
I don't really care.
You just need to know.
But seeing, like, Pablo Escobar type shit, that stuff's so intriguing.
That shit's still so cool to me.
Have you ever seen the movie? It's like with Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, he flies for Pablo Escobar.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, he's like a pilot. It's something with Barry. It's like based off this guy's name, but he was like a pilot.
Oh no, that's like that was like a recent thing, was it not?
Yeah.
I've heard about it for sure.
Yeah, he's a pilot that I forget his coming of age story, but he was a very skilled pilot. He knew what to do and how to fly, and he was just like a fucking crazy maniac when it came to flying. And he ended up getting recruited by, I think, the FBI to fly for Pablo, or he was already flying for Pablo, and the FBI figured out. And he was flying both money and coke for Pablo and the FBI. So he was playing both sides.
What a legend.
Yeah, and then he eventually got killed. But
well, legends die young.
Good die young.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, to circle back to the show, like, the show was good. It was a lot of, there was about 80 consistent drops.
Yeah.
Like bass drops. So it was a whole lot of just preparing and then getting hyped, and then it would slow down, and then you would prepare and get hyped and then start jumping around again, and then that would be that.
Right.
So yeah, that It definitely, takes the life out of you if you're not on a substance.
Yeah. No, dude. Yeah.
I think I would honestly rather go see a show where, it's like a hip hop artist or something like even a rock show, like where the lyrics.
Yeah.
And you don't have to be.
Yeah.
Just
grinding.
Yeah, I just coked right
just
out.
Just zooted, bro. Just going crazy. Yeah. No, the shitty thing about that for me is that, like, there's nobody I know that well. Like, there's no artist that I know, like, all of their fucking songs.
Cap. What if you saw Kendrick?
Kendrick would be dope.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like I'm outclassed there. I feel like there's motherfuckers who are, like, really about it.
Really?
And I feel like I'm just, like I know a lot of Kendrick songs.
Yeah.
But I'm not, like...
There's not one artist you could do that to?
I don't think so. I really don't.
Do you listen to albums back to front?
Yeah, every once in a while.
Like,
I do it if Peter tells me to.
Okay, that's fair.
Because that's where I got my music taste, is that motherfucker. Yeah. But, like, I did it for, like, Man on the Moon by Kid Cudi.
Yep.
That was a good one. I did it to Forest Hills Drive when that came out.
Yeah, that one's respectable.
I think I did it to Section 80 one time.
Also an incredible album. There's Kendrick.
Yeah. It's just there's like a couple I'm sure I'm forgetting, but yeah, it's not like my first instinct. For sure. Like, I'll usually, like, if a new album comes out, like this Future album that just came out.
Yeah, have you listened?
Not even a little bit.
No, neither have I.
Peter's probably going to be like, hey,
At least
this song's good, and I'll listen to that song.
I saw both Drake and Kanye.
What a legend.
Or on the album.
What a legend.
What about Pusha T's album?
You know what? Another thing. I love Pusha T. I haven't listened to a lot of songs.
Man.
But I love every song I've listened to.
The album's pretty good. Mm-hmm. I liked it. The production goes, like, stupid on it.
Yeah.
There's a song with Kanye on it, and it sounds incredibly... I'm just going to be honest, kind of cringeworthy.
Right.
Kanye goes on and bitches about how he's not getting back with
kids. What a fucking great way to do it.
And then he can't see his kids.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, clearly you're still hung up.
Yeah, let's get a grab
on this issue.
Yeah.
Don't bring this into your friend's album.
It's so cringy, bro. So cringy.
We set up a monitoring thing on our TV just so we could see, how each other. I'm tripping over words here. Just so we could see what we looked like on the camera, and shit's just gone off.
Yeah, hopefully it's still on.
I think it's still on. I think it'd be understandable if I got up and took a look.
Yeah, 100%. Get out there.
Keep the audience entertained.
Oh, you know me, dude.
It's all you.
Just a big entertainer guy. Jackson, I really want to finish this puzzle. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, we got a puzzle going.
Bro, maybe turn your sleep timer off. That was the saddest shit, and I hope the fucking camera caught that.
Was that you?
Your mic just died. It just died. That was the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Well, it's still recording.
That's good. That's good, man. So I guess we can, yeah.
Sorry, little guy, you're still killing it. Yeah, because
it literally just drooped. Yeah, that's the craziest shit. Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah,
it's still recording.
That's good.
It was an awkward sitting position.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I did something. I prefaced the story to Peter, and I prefaced it by saying that I wasn't entirely proud of what I did. Until I explained it to him, then he was totally on my side, and I guess the echo chamber makes me feel like I was
confidence,
definitely in the right.
Yeah,
but I don't really get road rage whatsoever.
Let's talk about it.
So, in this case, I had a test on Friday, this past Friday.
Right.
Test was a bit hard. I got a passing grade. I did exactly what I achieved. Mm-hmm. Shit was stressful, and I didn't get much sleep the night before. So I was sort of a little bit on edge. I definitely had a lot of energy drink in the morning, so I'm still on edge. Mm-hmm. Really needing some sleep. I wasn't up to 100%.
Right.
And I was driving home, mid-afternoon. Mm-hmm. Clear weather. I got to preface,
Beautiful day.
Driving conditions were
just peak.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And I'm driving down a road, and there's it's like the road right by the bridge, right by Save On Foods.
Yeah.
Like when you're going towards Camosun area, out Saanich way.
Yeah.
West Saanich. And I'm driving. There's no cars in front of me, but there's obviously oncoming traffic. Mm-hmm. And there's an oncoming Tesla coming towards me.
Yeah.
Oncoming. And there's a proper bike lane beside him.
Yeah.
So normally in a situation where you're on a road and there's a person biking with no bike lane, sometimes you like, cautiously just swerve a little around them.
Yeah.
Because the bike lane and the road are shared and the road's probably not as big.
Yeah.
This one has a specified bike lane. So the lane's wide as fuck.
Yeah.
So Buddy is coming up. I see him coming. I'm going at my proper speed. Mm-hmm. And he comes to the biker and he swerves around him. Now, normally in any situation, if you swerve around him, if he swerved at and kept going the same speed and then swerved back in, all's well.
Fair game.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Now, this guy, as soon as he swerved around the biker, slammed his foot on the gas.
Good.
And not the gas, it's a Tesla. There's no fucking gas.
Just the pedal.
So the torque on just the instant reaction of the pedal being pressed is super quick. And he was gunning it. And in the time that he passed the biker, first of all, he swerved his entire car into the lane. So his center of the vehicle was on the center of the lane.
Yeah, good.
So half his vehicle was in my lane. And he was quickly approaching me.
Yeah.
Like at least probably 1.5 car lengths away. Like I said, if he didn't speed up, he would have been perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So I didn't like that.
No.
Naturally speaking.
Tire Jack didn't like
I kind of got pissed. And, when he came into my lane and he was coming towards me, and not only was it like just a smooth, gradual swerve, he like swerved out and then swerved back in.
Yeah.
But as soon as he swerved back in, I swerved a little bit into his lane.
Adam. Okay.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
just enough to put him in his place.
You were checking his gangster.
I was checking him. We're playing fucking chicken. You're in my lane.
Yeah, which is fair.
Fuck your shit, man.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So I checked him.
Yeah.
I put him back in his lane, and he swerved, scared.
Yeah. And
then he went straight. He was just scared straight.
Good. Yep.
So then we're driving down. I'm driving down the road, and I look in the rear view mirror, and both the passenger and the driver give me middle fingers out.
Good.
I started cracking up because I was like, yo, that fucking Tesla's got wings now.
Oh, my God. Fantastic. Dude.
And then I thought about it for a second. I was like, man, if I was anywhere else in the country and I did that guy would be turning right around, fucking coming up, pit maneuvering me.
Yeah.
And fucking shooting me probably.
100%. You died.
So thankful that I lived in, the sheltered place, Victoria.
Yeah.
Where pickleball gets canceled.
Fuck pickleball. Yeah.
But this fucking Tesla, man.
Dude, first of all, a little preface. Don't take road rage advice from Peter.
Okay.
Because that motherfucker, with a drop of a fucking hat, he'll kill somebody in a road rage incident. So, I'm on your side. No. Peter's not the guy to go for that. That motherfucker is a psycho. Dude.
Yeah, you're probably right, actually.
We were recently, Peter was fixing his gray car.
Yeah.
And you showed up to, and it was just before you had showed up that this event happened. And we realized that we needed to go to Canadian Tire to get like a drill bit because Peter just snapped his drill bit.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, we're going to go to Canadian Tire and get a drill bit. So we took Admiral's.
Right.
And we just passed that little, whatever weird straight stretch, past the Song He's place.
Yep.
And then there's that little town plaza thing. And we were just going up. And Spencer decided, and Spencer's he's a little goon when it comes to driving. Spencer's a little nuts when it comes to driving.
Oh, this was in the Mercedes?
This was in the Mercedes, yeah. Which, first of all, we're already playing music off YouTube with ads. I'm already pissed. It's already a bad situation. And he starts driving, which is fine. And then there's in the middle lane, it's almost like a little yin yang thing. We can turn left up here,
and they can turn
left
right
back here.
Yeah.
You know
okay.
I mean?
So
so this isn't our lane. That's our lane.
Right. Yeah.
In the middle lane.
Yeah.
Spencer decided that it was all his. Just turned out it's two lanes at this point.
Oh, so it's for like 100 feet, it's a left turn into yours, and then
and then at like 200 feet, it's yeah. So, but he decides, fuck it. There's too many cars. Goes into oncoming traffic, mats it, and gets through the fucking first turn lane and just goes straight to the second turn lane. I was like, Spencer, never again. We're not doing that ever again. I know you passed your driving test. Don't do that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And he's just laughing. He's such a goon when it comes to driving, bro. It's the craziest shit ever. Because it's just like, who even thinks about that? If you see traffic, you're just like, well, fuck. I'm in traffic now. Not Spencer. Spencer's too smart for that shit.
I'm going to blow your mind for a quick sec.
Good.
I have done that.
That's insane to me, Jackson.
How is it insane? It's a turning lane for both vehicles.
Not this one, though.
But if no one's there...
you know what, Jackson?
That lane is specified for vehicles to turn if there's no vehicle in it.
That's fair, Jackson.
It's open. It's open season.
It was still... Me and Peter were just dying laughing because it's like only something that crazy, and maybe it was like the speed, or maybe it was just like the whole situation, but it was only something Peter or Spencer would do. Like, it was only something that crazy.
The introduction to Need for Speed and Grand Theft Auto at our young ages growing up, has caused irreparable ideas and theories behind driving.
This took a crazy turn, if I'm honest. Now we're doing psychology, which is fair.
I mean, does it not make sense?
I think...
Who would have thought to do that if you didn't have the previous...
Right, if you're just thinking, this is my lane.
I'm a sheep, I'm just going to stay in the lane.
Sheep.
And I'm going to go when it's green, and I'm
as
going to stop when it's red.
As soon as I can turn into that turn lane, I'll turn into that turn lane.
When everyone stops, you go.
Yeah.
It's just like life.
That's fair, man.
Why wouldn't you?
I would have waited. I'm waiting, dude. I'm a sheeple, bro. And I'm just sitting there. Just living in it.
The best part about it is in the moment you're like, oh my God, I'm an opportunist. I'm saving so much time by doing it.
Yeah, just efficiencies, which is huge.
No, you just save zero time. The amount of times that I safely get around a vehicle.
Yeah.
And get myself to an intersection, past a person.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they just pull up right beside me.
And then you're like,
well. And they went, under the speed limit, and I went like the speed limit.
Yeah.
And now I look like a bozo. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
But I had fun as hell.
Yeah. I get it. I get that for sure. He's such a little psycho. It's only shit Spencer would do. For sure.
Bro, go to California, you can drive on the shoulder.
Why?
I don't know. Because there's 8 lanes of traffic, and it's all back, so you're just like, oh, well, fuck it.
That's nuts.
Watched a video with Danny Duncan a couple days ago, and they had...
what a legend.
Well, obviously, they're in Florida, so this is a bit different, but...
Yeah.
They were on the highway, and there was an angled grass sort of field next to the highway.
Yeah.
I think it was like a fucking steep angle. And he's driving his Tesla. So what does he do? He's on the far right lane. And there's traffic for a complete mile.
Yeah.
Maybe 2. He just goes up and angles and rides the angle. And his car is like 45-degree angle. But he's in a truck. Buddy, you ever watch Jackass?
Yeah.
So Poopsie.
Yeah.
That's Poopsie driving.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
So he's driving a truck, and they're like drifting and going up this ramp and going down there. What's going to happen? You've got 8 lanes of traffic, and every single lane is full.
Yeah.
Cops aren't getting through there.
That's fair.
Then again, they're filming, so it's completely...
Yeah, everybody knows about it.
Yeah. So people are going to figure it out.
That's the smartest and dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah.
For sure.
Smart in which way? Like, they would save time?
Sure.
Or for, like, entertainment purposes?
That too.
It's pretty entertaining.
But... You're filming it.
Yeah.
So and they know who you are.
Yeah.
Because you're Danny Duncan and you're doing stupid shit all day.
But
they're coming after you.
How much money are you bringing into the community? All those fucking parking tickets you're paying?
That's fair. Damn, you really just be rebuilding communities.
Yeah, no, quite literally.
That's nuts.
I mean, as much as, vehicle infractions and city violations, but all that money's got to go to somewhere.
Yeah.
I went and I paid parking tickets a couple days ago.
Good for you.
I had one from 2019.
Wow.
Normally, I'm good at this stuff.
Yeah.
Turns out I forgot.
3 years ago.
It's 3 years.
Nice.
3 years, and they didn't send anyone after me.
Canada's just a bunch of cucks, man. We don't give a fuck, bro.
It's just a bunch of cucks.
We just do what we're supposed to do, and then that's it. We're like, well, they got away.
Damn.
Yeah.
We can't chase them down.
100%. Even this tax evasion bullshit, bro. What are they going to do?
That's true. Tax opportunities.
Yeah, what are they going to do?
Oh,
Come
I
after
totally
me?
meant to find another list of that. I forgot.
Yeah. Those things, yeah.
Do you follow that Instagram account now?
Fuck no, bro.
Why not?
Because, man, I already have enough cringe shit happening in my life that I don't need to wake up and see that every day. I don't need that in my life, man. Jesus.
Cringe shit?
Dude, you want to... Okay, let's talk about it. I wasn't going to talk about it because how fucking stupid this is. Okay, so I was at work yesterday and we were like finishing up. We had like closed and we were cleaning.
Yeah.
And I like finished doing my jobs or whatever, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go like kind of putz around and find out like if there's any other shit I can do. And I'm doing the thing, and I go into like, we have like a little office in there,
yeah,
which is like, you know, like where the managers like do their shit, but it's also where we sign in and we sign out. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go in there, maybe one of the
hours down.
Yeah, you write you handwrite it all
6.75 or 9 or
yeah. So we would go in there, or I went in there, and I was like, damn, it's like, it smells like fucking Rub Ave High 3.5. Like, it's so strong. Like, what the fuck's happening?
Just like crazy
like, just
menthol.
right in your fucking nose. I'm like, oh, what the fuck is happening? And I was like, I didn't really think too much of it, and I was like, okay, whatever. And then I like went around or whatever, and then I heard like one of my managers was talking to me, and he's like, hey, did you like what I did to the office? And I was like, I was like, because it was like cleaned out, because there's like a whole bunch of shit on the desk before, and I was like, yeah, I was like, it looks nice.
Kind of smells like shit.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what the fuck, like, what's up with the air freshener? And he's like, oh, go take a look. And I was like, okay. I walk in the office. I don't know how the fuck I didn't see this the first time, but there's one of those like flat, like corrugated urinal cakes, thumbtacked to the wall. Not used, obviously, right? We're not fucking psychos. But it was just thumbtacked to the wall, and that's what I was smelling. That was the air freshener.
So
in the office,
the sole purpose of that was to freshen the air.
Yeah,
like he used it for that.
He's the stupidest dude I know. He was so proud about it. He was so proud about
That's
it.
Your
dude.
manager?
That's one of them. Yeah, he was so proud about it. It was. I was like, there's no way this is real. There's no way this is happening. I'm signing out and I'm going home. I'm not dealing with this.
Yeah, I gotta go deal with.
I gotta go home, man. Like, I'm not. And that's what's happening. Currently, it's still up. I guarantee it.
What the hell?
It's just a fucking like a urinal cake.
Yeah, the worst part about that too is, you know how long like a urinal cake lasts?
When you're not pissing on them?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
forever.
That's gonna be months.
It's gonna suck.
Why?
And it's not moving.
Why don't you take it down?
Brother, I don't get paid enough to deal with that bullshit. Like, no way, dude.
Yeah, but what if you take it down, then you are suddenly paid enough because you just showed initiative?
That's what it was? It was a test?
Yeah. And you walked in, he's just like...
Yeah.
Sheep.
Beta. Coward. Cuck. 100%.
Fucking cheers.
That's what it is, man.
Why not get like a car freshener?
Right?
And hang that up.
Get some black ice, bro. Make me feel at home. Make me feel like a Honda Civic.
Like black ice?
Brother, I had a Honda Civic. Of course I like black ice.
That's fair.
Yeah. Get a black ice one, or just get whatever one you want.
I have, like, Pine Tree is like goated.
Right. Well, yeah, it's always going to be goated.
But I have, shout out. I've got, looks like a barbershop pole one. I forget what it's called.
Okay.
That one smells really good.
Yeah.
My dad had black ice growing up, and I don't know. I just can't get with it. Just smelled it too much.
Yeah. I think there's like a little bit of nostalgia for sure.
Yeah, that would make sense.
It just kind of smells like regrets and coolant leaks. So
yeah, and Honda Civic.
Yeah. Fucking Christ.
Is it a prereq for owning a Civic?
Yes, yeah. When I bought the Civic,
it had one.
It was already in it.
Now,
and then I literally matted it to Canadian Tire and bought 4 more. Yeah,
I've got like 7 in the closet here.
Yeah, brother.
I can find out what that's. I'm gonna hang them around the room.
I'll put them in my closet.
I'm gonna put them in the urinal.
Yeah. Yeah. Switch it up, bro. I'll start pissing on a black ice thing.
Dude, speaking of cars, man, I forgot how dumb teenage boys were.
Right, because we
used to be and still technically are dumb. We're not teenagers
anymore.
I won't speak for you, and I'm dumb as shit. I'm fucking dumb as shit, man.
I'm silly.
Yeah, silly, goofy mood.
I'm such a silly goose.
But I take a hit in my water. So I went out and I went to go pick up. I think I was picking up my processor for like my new processor for the computer, and so I was picking it up off of Marketplace. I went to this guy's address and I got there like 10 minutes early. So there was a parking lot right by the guy's house. So I just parked there and read some emails and shit. And I see like these 3 kids. They're like 13, 14. They're like fucking. First of all, they look funny as shit. I know I had this issue, but fucking, they always got like big ass feet. Yeah. Big, like weirdly proportionate shit with them. I always had like weird size feet,
right?
Weird size like ears and shit. And then you just like you grow into yourself. That's just what happens. But they're walking around, and one kid, I guess he's walking around. He either is wearing shoes loosely for the sole purpose of just wearing them loosely. Probably like takes them on, puts them on, takes them off, and puts them on quick. Whatever.
Yeah.
But he did the shit like every other teenage boy. He just kicks his shit in the air, kicks his foot in the air. So his shoe flies off. And he picks it back up, puts it back on. They walk a couple feet more, and I like look up. And the second time he like launches that. Like SpaceX mission launches it. I'm sitting there in my driver's seat. I like watch it go up. I'm watching it come down, and it's like inches away from my car. And I was like, if this hits my car, I'm going to lose my shit.
Right.
And it bounces, and it hits the underside of my car. No bad damage.
Right.
But I look at the kids, and every single one of them are like freaking the fuck out. And so it bounces, it hits my car. And I try to be funny. Yeah. I try because I know it was going to be embarrassing. I wasn't going to like run this kid's shit. I wasn't going to make fun of him. But I rolled down the window, and I was like, hey. And the kid looked at me, and I'm like, I'm going to need your insurance. I was like, I'm going to need your insurance information. And the kid looked at me, and he was just like wide-eyed gawking. He's like, he like ran, grabbed his shoe, and like fucking started running away. And at the same time, I looked down, I got a message from the Facebook guy. Yeah. He's like, hey, I'm ready whenever you are. I'm like, perfect. So again, I turn the car on and like leave the parking lot, and the 3 kids are like a block down the road, and they see me coming, and they fucking bust it through a person's yard. And I didn't think about it, but I was like, oh shit, those kids probably think I'm chasing them down.
Just chasing them
I really want that insurance information.
Yeah, exactly.
Kid doesn't even know what fucking insurance is.
No clue. Not even a little bit.
He's like, oh shit.
Dude, teenagers are fucking dumb, man.
Dude, stupid as hell.
So fucking stupid.
And then it doesn't change. Either they're okay sober, but when they get like mid 20s, as soon as they get drunk, that's it. As soon as we get drunk, it's just right back
to stupid shit.
It's dumb as hell.
Yeah.
Fucking kids. Yeah, I was like driving home. I was like, man, if I saw myself at that age right now, I just get a fist through his teeth.
Brother, I would beat the fuck out of younger me.
Really?
100%. He was such a fucking idiot.
Yeah, younger you could take you on.
Yeah, the fuck right. I know what he knows. I'll kick the shit out of him.
Double what he knows.
Exactly, bro. I'll kick the shit out of that kid.
You think younger you could dunk on you now?
Fuck no.
Really?
No. Hell no. I blocked the shit out of that kid. 100%. Fuck that kid.
When were you tallest? When did you hit your peak? I think peak, like in height wise.
I think I'm still growing, maybe.
What?
Maybe because I'm still the shortest out of my family, like out of the boys, anyways.
Yeah, but you like stopped growing when you were like 18.
I feel like I might still be growing, bro. Like every day, I feel like I'm taller. Is that nuts?
Yeah,
I feel like
no shot. No. You feel like you're taller.
I feel like I'm like not like obviously not like an inch, but like I feel like I'm like still kind of like.
How
going.
can you feel like 1/8 of an inch?
I don't know. You could say with 250 behind it, you can feel a lot better.
Is that it? 250?
That's it, man. No, not at all. But no, man. I feel like I'm again like I'm not gonna grow like another inch, but I feel like It's definitely slowed down like around now or like a year ago maybe.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense.
I would say like yeah, because I think I like topped out at like 6 foot. Like that's when I like stopped like growing and
like noticeably, like leg cramp type shit.
Yeah, that was like end of high school.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, so
I got really smart, and I say that as if I,
right,
just continuously
like as if you're growing because you're smart.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
I'm getting smarter because I'm growing.
I'm so smart, bro.
My brain's just getting bigger every single day.
So
Dude. Do you see my skull? That's why I can't wear like small hats.
Fair.
It just gets bigger and bigger as soon as I learn. I read a book. I'm like,
oh, you're sucking it in?
Yeah, I suck it all in. It's osmosis.
Word. Yeah. What a good movie.
And I bought shoes around probably grade 11 or grade 12. And I was like, clearly I'm still going to grow in foot size. I was like 10 at that point. So I was like, I'll just get 10.5 shoes. Bought 3 pairs of shoes. That equates to like $180 worth of shoes. All at 10.5.
Yeah.
Still size 10.
Just a size 10 guy.
Still have these shoes. That I'm walking around and like a half an inch isn't noticeable. It's not like the 13-year-old walking around with like big fucking clobbers.
Yeah, with obviously your brother's hand-me-downs.
Clobbers. And and flippers. That's a better way.
That's a great way to put it.
And now I would just like to say I'm not saying clobbers is another word for flipper. I know what a flipper is.
Yeah.
I just thought the noise that
clobber
was funny. But I thought I would grow a bit more. But now I've got these half-inch size, too big shoes.
You still have them?
I still have them.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, they're useful. Sometimes I can wear them.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're good for like working on the car and shit. It's like wearing slippers.
Right.
You just slip them on, slip them on.
Okay.
I don't kick them in the air and, bust some kids'
car.
hood with it, but
yeah. No, I definitely like, I think I've been like the same like shoe size anyways for a while. Like, again, probably like grade like 11 or 10 maybe. I think I got like size 11 and then I just like haven't grown since then.
Yeah.
Which again sucks because it's like my brothers are like a size 13 and I'm like sitting there, I'm like, cool. When the fuck am I going to grow?
Why would you want to get size 13 shoes?
I don't know.
You know how hard it is to get size 13?
Yeah, but not like Vans, bro.
Yeah.
And that's all I wear anyways.
Like Vans.
Yeah.
Size 13, they don't sell those in stores, I'm pretty sure.
No, you got to buy them online.
Yeah,
but
you got to buy them specially.
Fuck it, dude. They're still going to be less than if you bought like any other shoe as a size 13. You feel me?
No.
You don't think so?
I think it's going to be, if not more difficult to get any pair of shoes, yet still more expensive.
That's definitely true.
Equal. Like, they don't lower the price because it's a size 14.
No.
They have to make literally more fabric.
Yeah. But Vans are still going to be like $70, $80.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, regardless. Like, if I buy Ultra Boost in a size 13, it's going to be like fucking $400.
Yeah,
more
but
than
that's because of resale value.
Yeah,
like
that's
people
true.
are buying them, and it's hard to get. Like if you got retail, it'd be the same price flat across
I guess
the board.
so. Yeah, you probably have to pay like import fees and shit. But
yeah, well, depending where you get them.
Yeah,
I think. Actually, yeah. No, I guess that makes sense. I'm just trying to think. Like, would you? Because size 13 shoes are like more predominant in North America.
Yeah,
unless you're like Yao Ming.
Fair.
Is that his name? Yao Ming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. If we're thinking of the same guy.
Yeah, basketball.
Yeah.
Chinese, yeah.
Yeah. Big dude.
So that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, we were in Vancouver recently.
Yeah, I do want to hear about that.
Yeah. And this is like unrelated to what we actually did in Vancouver, but we went to like a Foot Locker or something. It was like the day that we were like ready to leave.
Yeah.
We were coming back. We just kind of wanted to do some shit because I didn't work that day. So we were like, fuck it. We can just kind of stay around. Went to Foot Locker and first of all, bro, in Vancouver, whole different fucking breed. Like I'm so used to like downtown. Downtown's not even a fucking, it's nothing to me.
Night and day.
This one time we were on the way, we were just walking around downtown at night and I saw this dude at a bus stop, probably like 2 blocks up. There's like nobody out right now. It's like 11:30 or like 12 at night. And in this part of town, there was like nobody there.
Where were you? Like East Hastings?
No, we were like close to like the Rogers Arena. Like it just isn't like a very like populated place after like late, I guess. Yeah. But so we were like walking. This dude was standing at a bus stop, which is like fair. But he was like standing like he was gonna fucking like do something. Like he was just kind of like not looking at the road, looking at me and Peter. And he just was like standing there, like almost T-posing. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Wait, he's just like...
Yeah, but he's like a little arms to the side. Like he was just like, but he was just like standing there, not moving a fucking muscle. And I'm like, I was like,
what's up?
I don't know what you're going to do, but Peter's here and I'll fucking kill you if you do anything, bro. So please. And I'm walking and I'm like, and I'm just staring at this dude. And this dude doesn't move a muscle.
Yeah.
The entire time. And we just walked past him. It was probably the most scared I've ever been. And he didn't do anything. He was just sitting there in his fucking hood, just staring at me and Peter.
You know why?
Why?
It's like, these guys are not from here.
You think so? Bro, I think I don't think I look like a tourist at all. I think I was just like,
guarantee. Were you not like, oh, these are fucking huge buildings?
That's true.
It's easy to tell tourists.
I guess
guarantee because every single time. Also, when you're in a different place,
yeah,
right from where you grew up or have a job, have a regular, like people know you here.
Yeah,
you just act differently.
That's fair.
You don't have responsibilities.
Yeah,
you're just eating, breathing, living.
Just doing what you have to do.
Looking at everything. You're trying to take the entire scenario in.
Yeah.
So I guarantee you guys were probably just...
That's probably fair,
You guys are probably like, bullshitting, laughing, having a good time.
Yeah.
This guy's just like...
Fucking guys.
Island boys.
Dude, even like, tourists here are actually the worst for that. Because it's like what you're saying. Like if I'm going downtown, I'm going to work. That's all I'm fucking doing.
You know exactly where you're going.
I'm getting off the same bus and I'm just going straight to work.
Hauling ass to work.
Yeah.
And then people are standing there. They're standing 3 people wide and you're just like,
obviously.
You go left, they buck left.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck. So you go right.
Yeah.
They buck right and then you just like push them over.
Yeah. I'm like,
and
get the fuck
like
out of the way.
4 foot nothing.
Yeah. And they're just looking at our small ass buildings like they're huge.
Wow, the CIBC building.
They're like, wow.
That's 18 stories.
Yeah, like, wow. Fantastic.
Vancouver grows those on trees.
That's a shitty hotel in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Good shit.
How was the hotel?
Dude,
I want to hear about all of Vancouver.
Yeah, the hotel was pretty dope. Like it was so we get to Vancouver and we had like a little bit of time before we had to go to the show. So we were like, fuck it, we'll just like go around, like maybe we'll kind of like eat somewhere, maybe we'll go do some shit, and then we were like, oh fuck it, we'll just go to the hotel.
Yeah.
And we'll check in at least and we'll drop our shit off. So we get to the hotel, and Peter and I walk up to the counter and Ashley's with us.
Right.
Because Ashley came with us. Ashley was sitting just kind of in the foyer there. And me and Peter walk up to the desk and he's like, yeah, I'm just going to check into this room. And then the guy says, oh yeah, we have the room ready for you. Like ready, like right now.
Yeah, pretty
huge. And he's like, yeah, it's a 1-bedroom, blah, 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 like, or like a 1-bed, like whatever. Me and Peter looked at each other. We're like, 1 bed, hey?
Nice.
And then Peter was like, fuck no. He's like, we like no two beds, not even a little bit.
Did he not order it?
He ordered a 2 beds because they have like a little special instructions thing. Because I don't think you can just order like a 2-bedroom or a 2-bed.
So it was like a special instruction where you're like,
he said we need we need 2 beds. That's what he put in the special instruction. Pretty straightforward. Obviously didn't fucking read it. So we get there and now Peter has to bitch this dude out so that we can get this fucking...
So you're standing there off to the side.
So I'm just sitting... I'm like, fuck it. I just went back to Ashley because I was like, Peter can do this. Peter's good at doing this, so I'm just going to leave. Go to Ashley. Like 5 minutes later, he's like, we're good. And I was like, huge. Go upstairs. We get in there. It is a fucking room. That's it. It was just a room. It was way smaller than this living room. And it was 2 double beds.
Okay.
Which is huge. I'm pumped about that. And a little bathroom. And that's all this was.
Yeah.
Smallest room ever. Fucking like red sheets.
What color were the walls?
Bro. Like, I think they were cream, not because they were intended to be painted cream, just because they were cream.
Probably years of smoking in it.
Just natural shit happening.
What was the all-around vibe?
The vibe was absolutely horrendous. At the start, it was like, at the start we were just pumped to get and like put our shit away. We were just pumped.
Yeah,
just
to,
to
the initial
like, get
travel of a couple hours.
Yeah.
You get a ferry. You're just like, fuck, I want to set stuff down.
Yeah.
I want to go and just walk around for a bit. Get a breather. Maybe take a nap.
Yeah.
But no.
No, it was like on one of the busier streets downtown.
Right. What was the place called? Actually,
It was called. I can't even remember what it was called. If I'm completely honest.
I don't want to get bitched out.
Yeah.
Might
There
get
were
sponsorship from
we got some sponsorship
Expedia.
from them. Yeah, no, but it was just like it was brutal. It was on like like a pretty busy part of town, and every 5 minutes there was
ambulance.
or
sirens.
like like a firefight, like a paramedic
So,
like truck just
Pretty
zipping
close
past.
to living here.
Pretty close to living here. Dog shit. So I'm just like sitting there. I'm like, well, nothing changed. And then there's just like I heard some dude getting arrested one time. I slept one night.
One
there.
night, 8 hours.
Yeah, and I heard somebody get arrested. Fantastic. And he's like, why the fuck you arrest me? I didn't do shit. And I was like, good. Well, obviously you did though, right? Because they don't just arrest it. You're drunk and they're not, right? So you're getting arrested, you dumb shit. So, no, but it was like, yeah, I mean, it was good. It was good for what it was though. Like, I'm happy. It wasn't even that much, like, it wasn't even that expensive. So like, fuck it. We paid for what we got. But Dave Chappelle though.
Yeah, so you saw the GOAT.
I saw
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, I saw Dave Chappelle. You're in the presence of a dude who saw greatness.
So by proxy, I have
Nope.
sat in the same room
Yeah,
as
by
Dave
proxy.
Chappelle.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know a guy who saw Dave Chappelle. I'm
yeah.
pretty sick.
I'm pretty fucking gnarly, bro.
Did you get to dap him up?
Hell no. So the seats we got like, thank you so much to Ashley for even getting those tickets. Like, it was actually the coolest fucking weekend ever.
Big ups to Ashley.
Big ups to Ashley. The seats that we got were, because it was in Rogers, like it was in like a hockey,
Yeah.
an actual fucking
So was
stadium.
it was set up as the hockey bowl, and then
Yeah, it
he
was
was center,
Hockey bowl, and so
or did they cut off one?
no, so just like the whole hockey rink was visible. Like you could clearly tell it was a hockey rink.
So was he like in the center of the hockey
yeah,
rink,
so,
and
like-
you could see him from all?
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
which is dope. So
Yeah.
he was like, so he was in the middle, and there was like the hockey rink, obviously, and there was a little bit of like seating on like the actual like ground
Yeah.
level. But we were kind of up a little bit, which is fine. And so no dabbing up, but me and him. So there was like an opener. There's a couple openers that came out before him. I had a laughing headache before Dave Chappelle even said that he was here.
Which is perfect. Everyone was warmed up.
It was fucking insane, bro. The first guy, you know who Jeff Ross is?
Yeah, I saw a couple photos.
Yeah.
Or not photos.
Like the motherfucker who did like the roasts for everybody.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was the first guy.
That's incredible.
What a
because
fucking-
he's a great
He's
act.
fucking insane. And I wasn't even expecting much, because it said like on the thing, it just said Dave Chappelle and friends.
Yeah.
So I thought it was gonna be like just
Some guy that he's
some
friends
dudes,
with.
like just a couple like openers that are like kind of new.
Yeah.
And then I walk in, and that's the motherfucker that's
Yeah.
there. And I was like, perfect. So yeah, again, like word that dude, I will not even attempt to like deliver this, but he did make a joke about the Queen and Prince Philip fucking one last time before he died. The funniest fucking thing I've ever seen, ever. Me and Peter were cry laughing, like couldn't even handle it.
Yeah,
bro.
straight cackle.
Like just fucking almost throwing up. Me and Peter looked at each other and both said like, I think I almost threw up, because it was we couldn't even hold it. We were just laughing so fucking hard, so insane. The funniest shit ever. And then there was like another opener who was pretty funny. He had a couple of good lines, and then perfect timing, because Peter's just a comedic genius, decides that he's gonna drop his fucking ring, his promise ring that him and Ashley have, in a fucking sold out stadium. So he drops his ring. Mind you, we don't have access to our phones, because it's a fucking stadium.
Yeah, so explain how that process works.
Gangster shit I've ever seen, actually. So we get there, so we're waiting outside, and we wait outside for probably like 45 minutes to like an hour almost.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Because there's like fucking, I think it was like 15,000 people.
It was
or some
sold out.
shit. Yeah, like there's a lot of people who are coming to this thing. So we're waiting there for like an hour, and then we get to like the front, and they give you like these little like sleeves. And they, on like the top of the sleeve, it was like one of those things that like like prevent shoplifting on like a T-shirt, like just like a little like a magnetic clip.
Yeah.
And that's how they shut it. So you couldn't just like open it.
So you can't take your phone out the entire show.
No, you're supposed to put like AirPods, like anything that you could use that was electronics. So like if you had like an Apple Watch, you had to put it in there. You had to put your phone in there.
And this is for like protective, because I think the way that Peter is describing it and the way that I've heard before is that generally a comic will go and tour and he'll try his bits out.
Yeah.
Sorry, they will try. They'll try bits out, and if it doesn't work, then basically they're doing a whole bunch of warm-up for a Netflix special.
Yeah.
So they don't want any of their comedic, jokes or bits to get out to the public.
Yeah.
Besides, the people who, like us, go on a podcast and then just spoil it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So hopefully you didn't sign a non-disclosure.
I can't tell you, but...
So that would make sense. So you can't, take your phone out throughout the entire thing. It was when you left, they like scan it and open it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we get there, we put our shit in our sleeve, like the little sleeves that you have. So you have your shit, obviously, which is cool.
It's not just thrown in lockers.
Yeah, they're not like, here's your code. But so that was actually it was like the coolest shit I've ever seen, because obviously like, I've never been to like an event like that.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. But yeah, so you put them in the sleeves and you get to they take a shit in there. So we're in there, no phones, and it's dark as shit. And Peter just dropped his fucking ring, and it didn't just bounce. It didn't just bounce and like land underneath us.
No, it rolled.
We heard it bounce a million times, and it just kept getting quieter and quieter. And we're like, perfect, gone forever. We're gone until at least this show's over.
No more promises.
Yeah, because fuck the promises now. So yeah, we're like, well, that's fucked. Mind you, there's still a dude like doing his act.
Yeah, middle of the show.
Yeah, so we're like, shit. So we're like, okay, well, Peter's like, I'm gonna go down there, and I'm just gonna feel around, and hopefully it's there.
It's like feeling up everyone's legs.
Yeah, he's just like underneath people, just like fucking, just trying to find his ring. Can't find it. Some fucking legend beside us is like, bro, just go ask one of the dudes.
With a security flashlight.
He's got a flashlight. What a legend. Goes ask one of the dudes, comes up, finds it instantly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Apparently, it literally just bounced around on the little like landing right below us.
Oh,
and he just bounced around there.
Oh, that's perfect.
And it was just like literally right beside where Peter's hands were. He's just a dumbass. So he came up, just flashed the light quick. Peter grabbed his ring. All was fine. But I was like, dude, good timing, Peter. Fantastic to do this now when we have no way of getting it. Good shit. Idiot.
Was he just like fiddling with it?
Yeah, he was just like fucking with it. Because I think like the dude, if I remember correctly, the dude was talking about like just doing his normal shit about like girls, and if you don't have a ring on this fucking finger, and then Peter starts.
He's like, you know what? Actually, I do have it.
Yeah, and then he dropped it. Perfect. Good shit, idiot. Yeah, but that guy had like a couple funny little things, and then this DJ comes out, and he's like,
DJ?
Yeah, a fucking DJ, bro.
I thought you were just talking about EDM shows.
Yeah, no.
now there's an EDM.
Yeah, now this is a real deal EDM show. No, so this DJ comes out, and he starts playing probably like just like the most what you would expect. Like there was like fucking just DMX songs coming out, like just like that kind of vibe, like what Dave Chappelle was listening to before he got out there. And it was like he was hyping everybody up. There was like a camera going around, and everybody was just dancing and shit. And there
was a camera going around.
Yeah, like there was like dudes like just like scanning the crowd and shit, so you could like
maybe it was it cameras like hooked into TVs? So you could see like the crowd.
So there was a jumbotron.
Was it for that?
Yeah.
Or do you think it was filmed because it might have been filming for?
So I don't
a special.
I don't think it was for like it might have been for a special.
That would have been so cool if it was.
But it definitely was on like obviously above them there's like a jumbotron.
Yeah.
We were too like far to like look and like get the mannerisms from him, so we were just watching like the jumbotron.
Yeah, exactly.
While he was there.
They like point the camera towards you. You're just like
and I'm just like sitting
looking
there
for a fucking ring.
Just trying to find a ring. No, but the hype man was just getting like everybody like so hype, and then I was like, okay, it's like it's gonna happen. Like this is real life. This is gonna happen. This is the craziest shit that I've ever been a part of. And then the motherfucker on the screen, you see him. You see Dave Chappelle. And I'm like, holy shit.
That's him.
I'm like, that's the motherfucker. That's the dude that's him. And then all the lights go down to him as he's walking out.
Yeah.
And me and Peter, like the little sissy fucking girls we are, both let out like a... We're like, that's the motherfucker. That's him. That's Dave Chappelle. Real. That's him in the flesh. That's the dude. And he just gets up on stage. And it was the craziest... It was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Because like he hadn't even fucking said anything. Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. I was like, I can leave right now. Because I was like, yeah, that's cool. It's fine by me. Dave Chappelle's here. And then he goes on and just fucking kills it.
Yeah.
Like it was the funniest. It was the funniest shit ever. Like I couldn't even put it into words. It was the best. It was the best night ever. It was so fucking funny.
That's so tight, man.
So funny, bro. God, he's so funny.
And for like an experience like that is like a crazy first experience.
Yeah, because I mean, like literally,
like first time stadium.
I've never seen a famous person. I've never done anything like that. I've never gone to anything.
Yeah.
Like I went to like a basketball game once, but again, it was like the same thing. Like it was like I was just watching a basketball game. On TV.
You just happened to be there in person.
Yeah, but like. Yeah, it was the. Yeah, like I said, me and Peter were just a little. We were like, that's it. That's the guy.
Dude, you would go to California and there would be no way.
Oh, I'd shit myself.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, you'd be driving down Beverly. You're like,
I'm like, holy fuck! You got people everywhere.
It's the hype house.
It's the hype house.
Oh, holy moly!
Holy moly!
Yeah, no, that's a great story, man. That's awesome. I'm in class with a guy, and he's really, really smart with cars. Like he's tuned his own vehicles.
Yeah.
He's worked on a lot of his own vehicles. He like gets vehicles and flips them.
Mm-hmm.
And just this past 2 weekends ago, he was tuning for like he found a guy on Reddit, and he's like, hey, I just purchased an RX-7. He's very fluent in RX-7 tuning.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm just looking for help to tune my vehicle, tune my ECU.
Mm-hmm.
And my buddy, he's like, yeah, for sure, I can help you. I'll just like, do you know what TeamViewer is? TeamViewer is like the remote. So you could like you could feed into someone's computer anywhere in the world, and you can control basically their computer for them.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, sure. Just set up TeamViewer and I'll help you out. He signs the document for like waiving anything that goes wrong. Very smart way of doing it.
Yeah.
And he goes and he tunes this kid's car, and he, sparks up conversation. The kid's in California. He just moved there, I think. And, he subtly just kind of drops that he's big on TikTok.
Nice.
And my buddy, he's like, oh, cool. He's into it, but he's not really like, he's not super big into, he just doesn't like care completely.
Yeah.
He's just
he has no shit to deal with.
Helping out a guy.
Yeah.
Working on his car. And he's like, oh, cool. Like, what's at the end of helping him out, he's like, what's your social media? The guy gives it to him. The kid's name is, I'm going to name drop.
Fuck yeah.
So he's friends with, and this is partly why he's kind of big, at least from my understanding. He's friends with Vinny. What is his name? It's Vinny. So his name is Jed Ashford.
Okay. A crazy name.
Yeah, crazy name. And he is friends with Vinny Hacker.
Okay.
So Vinny Hacker, they're part of the Hype House.
Fantastic.
So he's tuning one of the kids from the Hype House.
Right. That's
just randomly met him on Reddit.
Yeah.
So then he tells me this story, and I'm like, oh, crazy. And again, I know the Hype House, but I don't know him. Like, I don't follow them whatsoever.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, he's like friends with Vinny Hacker. I'm like, oh, I kind of heard that name. Go on Instagram, 5.6 million followers.
Good.
I was like, oh,
nice.
Okay. This guy's got 200,000 followers.
What a legend.
Like, wow, what a weird weekend you had.
Yeah.
I just spent, tuning this kid's car.
Yeah.
Turns out he just like dances, makes money doing that.
What
on
a
TikTok.
stud.
And then, spends it on a car. Apparently, super down to earth guy.
What a fucking legend.
Yeah.
Thank God.
He's like, well, if you know, like, if you come down to California, you can come driving with us. I was like,
What
wow,
the
that's
fuck?
a cool story.
Yeah.
That's a fucking cool experience.
What a fucking legend.
Go there, become part of the hype house.
Yeah. Peace out, Victoria.
Yeah, see ya,
Nerds.
fucking losers.
Yeah.
They let me play spike ball at all hours of the night.
Yes,
I meant pickleball.
Yeah. Dude, spike ball's gangster.
Yeah, man. Dude, fucking me and my buddies are doing that every Sunday now.
Bro.
Didn't do it today, and it's Sunday, so I'm already blowing that
So you lied.
theory out of the water.
But, dude, today's pretty shitty.
It's a gross day out today.
It's just gross.
I also felt pretty tired. Went out for, a little brunch after a concert.
Nice.
Woke up.
Was that EDM thing today? No, it was
That was
last
last
night.
night.
Yeah.
Technically today.
Right.
Dude, fucking funniest part of the night, numerous funny part, but this is a funny part for me where my buddy and I both weren't, we just had a couple drinks. We weren't as big into it as the rest of the people we were with. So there's same sort of thing as what you had. There was, few openers and then the main.
Right. Okay.
And there was I think 2 DJs prior, and then the main guys show up.
Mm-hmm.
So we get there at 10, and you're dancing for 2 hours. So it's like around midnight. I'm getting tired. I'm pretty sober at this point.
Yeah.
And I look over at my buddy. I was like, I'm kind of feeling it now. I'd like to see at least part of the main show, and then maybe dip. I got stuff to do. I got to study throughout today, and. Obviously we had the podcast today, so I was like, I gotta stay sort of mentally.
Yeah.
And I want to be like a decent performance.
Yeah.
And it's 12:30 at this point. I was like, okay, we're in the main event now. Like, this is dope. Like, I'm enjoying this. This is nice. Music's dope.
Yeah.
And I look over at my buddy. And he's like, yeah, okay. It's coming to an end now. Like, we're probably doing okay. And the guy comes on stage. It's 12:45. He's like, "Are you guys hyped up?" Everyone's freaking out. We're like, "Yeah." He's like, "Are you ready for Ski Tour, the main event?" I was like, "Ready for him?
Ready?
What do you mean,
Bitch ass."
He came out at 1:00 in the morning.
Fuck.
I was like,
no, bro.
No shot. I'm here for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
It went on until like 3 a.m.
Brutal.
And I'm 22 and I'm bitching about that, which probably says a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be dead honest. I was standing there in the crowd. I'm like, looking, all the lasers are going on. They're like dropping soap bubbles around. Everyone's dancing. And I was like, what am I going to talk about on the podcast tomorrow? And I'm like, oh my God. Why am I thinking about that right now in the middle of a concert?
In the middle of an EDM concert.
Show. There's a bunch of 20-year-olds dancing. There's like, cute
grinding
girls.
teeth, brother.
Yeah. Everyone's grinding teeth.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about what to talk about on
and
the
you're
podcast.
like, let's go, man.
Fucking pathetic, man. What a fucking joke. Yeah, live, breathe podcast.
I love that, man.
2 episodes in, we don't have a name because
fuck a title, man.
Fuck a title. We're unnamed.
Yeah.
Mainly because I came up with the name. Turns out it's already used. I can't figure out a way to steal it.
I love that. That's insane.
Speaking of which,
yeah,
I think that's it.
What?
I think it's an hour.
Is it?
Yeah,
that's
man.
insane.
Dude, it just goes. It fucking flies by.
That is insane.
It's pretty dope. I'm getting more comfortable on the mic.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Now we got sort of a camera set up. Hopefully that it catches any.
Hopefully it's on just black screen.
Yeah, the TV's in black screen.
It's got like 3 minutes of video, just black screen.
There are about 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 recordings I have of like an hour, and then you go back and you look at it, you're like, 4 minutes.
Let's go.
Oh,
I love that.
Well, thanks for listening to episode 2.
Yeah.
Hopefully that you stayed through the entire episode.
Hopefully. Yeah.
It'll get better.
Yeah.
I think it's doing we're S tier podcast right now.
Yeah, and it can only go up.
Only go up.
100%.
Yeah, big shout out to the motel that you guys stayed in.
Fuck that place.
Did you sleep with a rat?
Fuck no. And that's the only reason we picked that place. Peter literally saw a review for another one and it just said, found a rat. Peter's like, well,
not this one.
Nope. He's like, we're leaving that one. I was like, that's fair, man.
Oh,
that's
boy.
Fair.
All right. Fucking here we go. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Deuces.